Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Free, founder of the 40 Strong, coming to you with 40 Minutes with 40. Like I said last time, we back. I'm sure everybody heard my We Back Hello, Hello song. I was just feeling it and feeling good. Just about the future. You know, sometimes when you go through adversity and trials and tribulations, it can really dampen your view of the future. And when that happened in November, I mean, you know, like I told several people and I sent out a few posts, it was very deflating, you know, because I had worked so hard on the campaign and, you know, we were so focused on voting and, you know, once, you know, the election went through, you know, it was like, oh, now we're locked down. So, you know, I just want to say to everybody, stay inspired. You know, things will be challenging. There will be adversity in life, but just keep believing, you know, especially if you have purpose in what you're doing, you know. So, yeah, excited. So, moving forward, we're going to have a couple great shows for you next week. We're going to be doing some interviews with several people about the effects of lockdown because there were effects. You know, there were different emotions and anger and frustration. And due to our Man Time program, we were able to take those things and channel them the right way. And I want to really highlight the Man program because right now, like I said, at River North, until Monday over the last week or so, our pod has been the highlight pod. Like anything to do with trying something or, you know, letting us go outside, letting us come out together. You know, the officers felt like, you know, everything that's transpired in this pod as far as the trains they see, the camaraderie, the unity with the games, there's a truth, you know, everybody's getting along. So I want to highlight that because at this stage of incarceration and reform, they have to look at it differently. Like you can't just think that you can lock people in a cell and they can rehabilitate themselves. So by us coming out, and I think Monday they're going to let the whole 2 tiers out. That hasn't been done in almost 5 or 6 years. We're prepared. We had meetings on this, how to conduct ourselves, how everybody can use the phone, the microwave. That has to be highlighted. That has to be talked about. That has to be expressed. If you can copy and paste this, make this a file, send it to the governor. Because these are the things that matter. We also have a special Reentry to Rebuild show coming up. Because we have introduced a proposal to Governor Sandberg as well as the head of reentry in Virginia, Ms. Jessica Lee at Virginia DOC. I really appreciate Jessica Lee for reaching out to our organization and saying, you know, me and the Director Walters and leadership would like to review this. You know, that's stepping out of pride because sometimes in these type of positions, Virginia DOC or prison people, you know, they think that they can't hear us. So I put the proposal together. I was proud of it. And it's basically, if you're incarcerated and you have a trade, whether that's welding, roofing, barbering, masonry, you got HVAC, electrical, all of these trades and these skills can be beneficial to your community when you return. So I'm asking that with the second chances that they're going to provide, that we are able to donate 100 volunteer meaningful hours to our community, whether that's paving a road, I could go and paint a school 5 days a week, I could go help with rebuilding homes and restoration of homes. If I got HVAC and I'm an electrician, these things can be used to save taxpayers millions and millions of dollars to restore pride in community, to restore morale in that person returning. Why give everyone here these certifications in these vocational trades and not let that benefit the Commonwealth? So check out that Reentry to Rebuild proposal, which is on our Facebook page. If you like anything, please share and support it to Governor Sandberger, Lieutenant Governor Hasme. You got Delegate Tebow, Delegate Scott. Look them up. You know, you have a voice. You know, we're looking for more second chances. I don't know all the laws that passed because we've been so in and out. So I would like to update y'all on the laws because we're usually at the General Assembly every year. But at this moment, I don't feel comfortable speaking on something that we are not fully informed about. So please check out Justice Ford, You got the Humanization Project. There's a lot of different reform groups that you can look up to see what new laws have passed. I heard there's a lot of good things going on. I do know that we received an email saying that the mandatory minimum law will be delayed till next year. Okay, we got time to work. We have to realize that January is right around the corner. So as you are preparing to make reform a part of your daily activity, to be an advocate, realize that January is right around the corner. We'll be right back at the General Assembly. So these things are coming up. We got a lot of different talent things coming up. We're going to have a debate, a live debate here where we'll talk about different things, societal issues. So we're excited. I'm going to get back to my Monday free thought, different things like that. So just keep y'all eyes open. 40 Strong is working. We always trying to make change. We thankful for everyone who reached out to us with the prayers and well wishes. We thank all of our members that were part of the voting block that helped all the last 2 years of getting the vote out, talking to guys all over the state, the women who helped, the families that came out and voted, that made a change. We are so thankful. So I thank you. I thank everyone, the reform community, the families, the advocates, the volunteers. I thank Tirza for doing a great job with 40 Strong operations. My son Malik, who has been doing a lot of the hard lifting over the last 6-7 months. All the volunteers that help 40 Strong, we are so thankful. We're grateful. So much love to everybody. Look out for those shows. They coming up. This is free. Keep your head up. Keep your best foot forward. It'll always get better. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. This is free. Founder of the 40 Strong, and this is your 40 Minutes with 40 update. Bye-bye.